In the summer of 2025, Brian Wilson, the genius behind the Beach Boys, turns 82. Once the architect of California's sun-soaked sound, Wilson now lives quietly. His public appearance is rare. The loss of his wife Melinda in early 2024 marked a profound shift, prompting new legal steps to ensure his care. Though he no longer tours, his influence remains, with documentaries like Long Promised Road offering rare glimpses into his world. Wilson's story is one of both brilliance and vulnerability, a reminder of the human behind the legend. As he steps back from the spotlight, his music continues to inspire, echoing the creative spirit that defined a generation. The Beach Boys began in Hawthorne, California. Brian Wilson, his brothers, cousin Mike Love, and Al Jardine. Brian was the creative engine, transforming surf anthems into sophisticated pop with lush harmonies and inventive arrangements. Songs like Surfin' USA and I Get Around became generational anthems, but Brian's ambitions quickly outgrew the beach. He experimented in the studio, layering harmonies and sounds, working with the Wrecking Crew while his band toured. Hits like California Girls and Help Me Rhonda showcased his evolving artistry. The California sound became more than surf and cars. It became a reflection of Brian's inner world. He was redefining pop music, setting the stage for his most groundbreaking work. Inspired by the Beatles' Rubber Soul, which pushed the boundaries of what a pop album could express, Brian Wilson felt a surge of creative ambition. He wanted to craft something equally profound, an album that would not only rival the Beatles, but also reflect his own deepest emotions and musical dreams. Brian set out to create Pet Sounds, a deeply personal, innovative album released in 1966. It was a bold departure from the surf and car songs that had made the Beach Boys famous, instead exploring themes of love, longing, and vulnerability. With its lush orchestration, intricate harmonies, and emotional depth, Pet Sounds redefined what pop could be. The album's sophisticated arrangements and use of unconventional instruments like bicycle bells and theremins puzzled some fans at first, but soon won over critics and musicians alike. Songs like Wouldn't It Be Nice and God Only Knows blended heartfelt lyrics with groundbreaking production, creating a sound that was both intimate and epic. These tracks became instant classics, influencing generations of artists. Brian's next leap was Good Vibrations, a pocket symphony built from dozens of studio fragments, a pop masterpiece that took months to assemble and showcased his genius for innovation in the studio. The creative peak of Pet Sounds and Good Vibrations led to the ambitious but unfinished Smile project, which Brian envisioned as a teenage symphony to God, a work that would push the limits of pop even further. Mounting pressures, internal band tensions, and Brian's own mental health struggles ultimately halted Smile, marking a dramatic turning point in his life and career. The weight of expectation and innovation became too much to bear. Yet, the legend of these works only grew over time, inspiring countless musicians and cementing Brian Wilson's status as a true visionary in the world of music. The collapse of Smile and mounting personal struggles led Brian into years of reclusion and turmoil. Once hailed as a musical genius, Brian found himself isolated, haunted by the pressures of fame and the weight of his own expectations. The vibrant creativity that had defined his early career faded into a period marked by uncertainty and pain. His battles with mental illness and addiction were compounded by a controversial relationship with therapist Dr. Eugene Landy. Landy's unconventional methods and tight control over Brian's life sparked concern among friends and family, as Brian struggled to regain his independence and sense of self. A turning point came when Melinda Ledbetter entered his life, helping free him from Landy's control and providing stability. Melinda's unwavering support and compassion gave Brian the courage to confront his past and begin the long journey toward healing. With Melinda's support, Brian returned to music, touring, and finally completing Smile in 2004 to critical acclaim. The album's release marked not just a creative triumph, but a personal victory, as Brian reclaimed his voice and reconnected with his audience. This remarkable comeback earned him his first solo Grammy and proved his resilience. It was a testament to his enduring talent and the power of perseverance in the face of adversity. Melinda's passing in 2024 and Brian's declining health led to a conservatorship, ensuring his care in this new chapter. Surrounded by loved ones and dedicated caregivers, Brian continues to be supported as he faces the challenges of aging. Through it all, his story remains one of survival, creativity, and enduring spirit, a legacy that continues to inspire generations of fans and musicians alike. Brian Wilson's legacy is woven into the very fabric of modern music, shaping the sound and spirit of generations. From his earliest days, Wilson's creative visions set him apart, blending innovation with heartfelt emotion. He redefined the studio as an instrument, transforming it into a playground for sonic exploration. His groundbreaking techniques inspired not only the Beatles but also countless artists who followed, pushing the boundaries of what pop music could be. With albums like Pet Sounds, Wilson elevated pop from simple singles to cohesive, immersive works of art, albums that told stories and evoked deep emotion, inviting listeners on a journey. Wilson's influence echoes across genres, from power pop to indie rock and beyond. His lush harmonies, inventive arrangements, and fearless experimentation are studied and celebrated by musicians worldwide, continuing to inspire new generations. Beyond music, his openness about mental health struggles helped destigmatize the conversation for artists everywhere, encouraging honesty and vulnerability in creative communities. As he enters his 83rd year, Brian Wilson's music remains timeless, fresh, vital, and emotionally resonant, connecting with listeners both young and old. He gave the world the California dream, painting sun-soaked landscapes with sound, yet his true gift was music that speaks to the universal human heart, transcending time and place. Brian Wilson's place among music's greats is secure, his creative wave still washing over popular culture, ensuring his influence will be felt for decades to come.